Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These two teams met at Commanders Field earlier in the season, with Washington winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they go play action with May. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now May on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. But it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
On 2nd down, here's May. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. A try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Check. Lucky.
To the air, May. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Nico Collins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. On first down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Open man down the field. That's Liggett. Touchdown, Cowboys. Xavier Liggett, 51 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. On 1st down, here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Second and 10. It's May again. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down. Henderson running straight ahead. On the tackle there was DJ Turner.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5. They run once more with Henderson. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's 3rd and 3. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. May. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They're going on 4th down. May. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively. On play action, May. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone with no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. Now Wilson on first down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 20. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Just like that. Mike 35, Mike 35. Hey.
Throwing is Wilson. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds Taylor, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Wilson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And they'll run with ETN.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And this one is right through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. There he goes left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Call it a gain of a yard, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's Wilson. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now left side on the swing pass. So nothing doing there, and now it's 3rd and 3. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Etienne up the middle, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19.
A give to ETN running right.
Shifts by at the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Washington.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall. And the Commanders have taken the lead here this third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Got a man. That's Leggett.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
Room here to run.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Again, it's Henderson.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
He's got the first down and more down the left sideline.
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big time fumble. All right, so the Cowboys will go for two here. Wilson going to throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Up the middle, here's Henderson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down is May. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with May. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of, oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing now, May on 1st down. Into the hands of Ingram. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down and 3. To throw, it's May. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. To the air, May. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's May. Shakes, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing here is May. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.